Well, well, well. Good evening, everyone. And I am going to give it a moment. And while I'm giving it a moment, I suppose we can take a look at a few things that we picked up. Because, I can't drive 50 miles without taking a look, I mean, I am only human. And because I am only human, I had to find some things, you know what I'm saying? So I did go through and I'm trying to organize better than I had been before. So anything neat or interesting. I love the artwork on this card. I know it's not a value card, but I'm going to read that later just because I think it looks pretty cool. And because I think it looks pretty cool, it's going to end up being looked at. That's life. So, and I'll give you guys a chance to catch on to the stream. And in the meantime, I am just going to sort these out to make my life a little bit easier. Let me turn this fan off before it annoys the hell out of everybody, because it is a little bit of background noise that nobody wants to deal with. And yeah, that'll be that. So we're just going to check these out. These are the jank. Although in Lost Caverns of Ixalan, there are a few, very few. I think there's like one common and a few other cards that potential. I can talk, right? I've talked all day. I will. I'll get better at it one day. I promise. So Ukenbach, cool. So I'm just looking through these for a moment, and just waiting for more to show up, and they will, and I know they will, and that's fine. But I figure I will sort these out in the meantime. Nothing wrong with that, because after sorting through that case of cards, I can tell you what, sorting through that many cards, like thousands of cards, literally, no fun. No fun at all. So I guess we got a Terra Symbiosis right there, and another foil common, and I'm just setting things up to have them out of the way, basically. Because, as you might be able to see underneath, there's more packs there. Now, those packs may not look interesting, but we sold some cards, got more cards, and then, of course, I found out after I had sold cards and bought more cards. With that, with the proceeds, I even sold this, and then I pulled another one, which works for me. I'm not mad about that. But then I found out that I got double charged. Not for the cards, actually for a utility bill. Adulting isn't that hard, but it can suck. Of course, I did not stop opening there, and so we are going to see all the other stuff as well. And these are not the most interesting, of course. The most interesting are the ones that we are going to open here in just a moment. And so that'll be fun. It's always fun to crack a pack. I will say that. The old Frenzied Baloth, Nice. Spell can't be countered. Trample, haste on a 3/2 for 2 green. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. And that's interesting. I'm gonna look that up. That's a nice card. I like it anyway. And another foil common, a land, and a lander token. I have 1,000,002 tokens now. I will put that in the back, even though it's still cheap. So, what else did we pull while we were sitting in the car? 1,002 degrees out, by the way. Welcome to Florida. It's always going to be like that. Mabel's Metal, Reptilian Recruiter, Hazel's Nocturne. Those are from one of our Bloomborough play boosters. Bellowing Crier. Oh, you know what I realized? I do not believe that oh no, you guys can chat on this one. I get, I don't sleep as much as I should. And, so there's moments when I remember, like, the screencast goes one way. Everything else goes another. A little bit of an art card right there. That Froggy is got a problem. He probably needs some penicillin. We're not going to talk about it though. You know, it's a health issue. So we're going to be nice to the Froggy. Some of the land cards are just so good. So our rare in this one is your Phineas Ace Archer. And we will take that little rabbit and a Ruthless Negotiation. And that looks like a cool card. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. If the spell was cast from a graveyard, draw a card. Because you do have the flashback option on that. And that's pretty nice later on in a game. So we're just checking these out, doing a little quick review. And more art cards, which are, what's going on, Quinn? How are you, my friend? And welcome. We're just looking at some of the things that I got done today, which was a lot of driving. It's like driving 50 miles one way, 50 miles back, and then going to work all at the same time, which is less fun. Good. I like to hear that, Quinn. I do like to hear that you're doing well. So, we're just gonna take a little quick look. Lost Caverns of Ixalan is a rough set. Like, you can do really well, or you could totally crash out on this set. And I do have to look back through it, because I know I have a Rex, a Jurassic World or two in here. I did see them earlier, but, you know, I was kind of busy, so I couldn't get to everything. But we're almost done with this part of the jank. Freddy, how you doing, buddy? He's good. You'll see Freddy in just a few minutes. I just wanted to go through these, check these out, more art cards. I really like that art card though, that's a cool one. What's that one? Ah, that is the Bloodletter, which I appreciate having the art card, because I do have upside down. So I do have the foil, which is neat. Maybe I'll put them together. We're going through the jank kind of quick, because it's jank. We know it. Spyglass, Siren, Sorcerer, Spyglass, Merfolk, Cave Diver, Sunbird, Standard. Neat. And then we do have the Ancient one, which is a mythic. Unfortunately, it's an LCI mythic. And LCI mythics are, they're like Lord of the Rings mythics. You do really well, or you don't do anything, and they will end up in another case like the one that I turned in today. And yeah, that's how that be. You see? Okay. This is a Jurassic World card. I don't like the back of it, of course, but you don't get that many of those. So I'm actually going to put that in the rare pile. And I'm going to put that in the rare pile because even the regular old janky cards have some value. Yep, mine are made by Wizards of the Coast as well, my friend. So, I bought an Aether Drift. That was likely not the best call. But the artwork on this one, pretty cool. Don't ask me to pronounce his name. He will just be the verbose host, and I'm cool with that because I can't pronounce the rest of that. I do have a couple Start Your Engines cards. The Bloodghast. Hello there, Bloodghast. How are you, buddy? Saheeli, Radiant Creator, a mythic. And this is from Commander. And she looks great. Human Artificer in this set. You can always pause and take a look and then catch back up. Now, we did get some value because we did pick up a borderless Bleachbone Verge. So that's cool. That's definitely a W. And then a foil Wastewood Verge. I will take that land all day because those are some of the better cards from Aether Drift anyway. So those are fairly decent. I can deal with that because that way that pack did have a little bit of value. You know what I'm saying? Burner, Rocket, Cloud, Spire, Sky, Cycle. And that is an uncommon. Forest. And Altark, Mammoth, another uncommon. Fuel the Flames, uncommon. Back on Track, uncommon. And Magma King. We're into the jank. Janky cards. Goodbye, janky cards. But we will keep that cool foil zombie. Because you never know when you need a good old zombie token. And on the back, Champion of Wits. Zombie Snake Wizard. Sounds like a Naga, but, you know. And I said Naga, and for those of you who play Dungeons and Dragons, you know exactly what I am talking about. It is a mean old spell-casting snake. What's this one? Ooh, focus now. Okay, Cloud, Spire, Sky Cycle. I'm just trying to arrange which stack that they go in. So we are going to open a few other packs. And these we're opening right here with you. These the other ones that we just went through are just things that I couldn't resist. So we have a at Carla Matter. I didn't say the word, but you see it. And that is to hopefully keep me from YouTube from saying no, we don't like that. We don't want to hear it. It does have a notch. Will the notch work, however? Yep, that was the notch. Good job, Notch. You did nothing. But it gave us a weigh-in, so I can't be mad at it, right? Oops. They were trying to shoot everywhere. Alright, I got a peek, because I don't know. Oh, alright. So, first, we'll drop cards. Well, I mean, second, we'll drop cards. Right. Now, we're going to pick those cards back up, and we can actually see what they are. And we'll go through them together. I was just trying to get that set up the right way for you. So here we have a magnifying glass, which is really funny because I was trying to get that squared away. And we're going to go right through the janky cards, because we don't really care about the janky cards. Hello, like hell. How are you? The play boosters are not that expensive. These ones feel good, though. These are quality. And so it kind of tells me they weren't printed in the US. But it varies. I have cards that range anywhere from a few $1,000s down to a penny. So you never know, really. And here we have Push and Pull. Haven't had that one before. It's one of our uncommons. Going into the uncommon stack, a Mistway Spy, Soul Search, Goblin Token. Well, I got up early, drove like 100 miles to drop off the entire case of about 6,000 to 7,000 cards that I'm selling for bulk, which means it'll take me like, well, hello to you in South Africa. That's pretty cool. My stepdad spent like 8 months down in South Africa. He really enjoyed his time. It was in the 70s though, so I can't really tell you anything. So I got up, drove like 100-mile round trip to drop off those cards. The purpose of the cards is to play a game, actually, but some of us also collect them to sell and make money. And I do a little bit of both. I sell some to make money. I like that swamp. That's not a bad swamp. Into the uncommons here. Well, at least one uncommon. Harry Drone Smith. And we have a mythic. Kylox's Volt Strider. And I will have to look these up later. But they are to play the game of Magic the Gathering. And a rare, Barbed Servitor. And, well, that set is not as popular as this set. Rider Freddy is... Freddy, what are you doing? He'll be here. Like, if I were to, like, crinkle up the pack a lot, Freddy will, he'll hear the noise. Let's see. This is like, he can't resist. Oh! And Freddy just jumped onto his perch. I told you, man. He can't resist. He just jumped up there and sat down because he was like, oh, you're just playing with your cards. Yeah, yep. Freddy's always around. Trust me. This is his house. I just pay the bills. I tell you all that and you think I'm joking. I am not. Freddy. We'll be seeing Freddy more in just a second. Oh, I don't know if I've had that token before. The old Intrepid Rabbit. Cool. Heaped Harvest is our foil. And we're going to try... Oops, sorry folks. We're gonna try to hide some of the good stuff till the end. Or, because these cards are very well made, this happens to be a slippery pack. And it will fall on the floor. So I guess we won't be hiding things. Quest Boop Freddy. I will do so. Valley Quest Caller in the showcase artwork. That's nice. I'll take that all day. Not, super expensive, but a nice card. A Manifold Mouse. There we go. Starseer Mentor. Bat Warlock with Flying and Vigilance. 3 and 1 white, 1 black for a 3 5. Not bad. Patchwork Banner. We know that is immediately going into the binder. It's a wonderful card. And this is not a promo, it's an actual pull. So that's even better. And yeah, into the binder it goes. And I will put these right there. Anything that I know is going into the binder, we'll just set to the side. And we will make sure that they get in there. Let me pick up the cards that escaped my hands due to gravity always being the enemy. And we'll see what else we have. jank, common, jank, common, jank, that's all that's there. Cool. Just janky cards. The best colored deck. Every deck has its... You got a pro-con. It's more like if you are like trying to do a mono, like a mono deck, like you want to do like mono black, mono white. That makes sense, you know. Oh, cool. I like that art card, and I do not have it. Pretty cool. And that is Rakdos the Muscle. I have the showcase somewhere. Alright, I'm trying to avoid saying all the good stuff. And so far we are 2 for 2 on dropping it, so I'm very happy that I got that. Now, I like playing, of course, white and black together. Right now, I think red and blue kind of dominates the meta. So there's a lot of that. But it always changes with each set. And so as sets come out, it'll change again. And that is just the nature of the game. Because, what do we have? Spider-Man's coming up. There's our commons, so we are through the jank. Little Mountain. And our first... Oh, not our first. Our foil is Explosive Derailment. And we have the Hypothesizzle. That's right. Snoop Dogg inside of Magic the Gathering, which is neat. Our rare Seraphic Steed, First Strike, Lifelink, 1 green, 1 white. Cool for a 2/2. Huh. That is, that's pretty decent because it creates a 3/3 White Angel token with flying. So it's more your playstyle, I guess, or the way you have built your deck. Super important. Requisition Raid, Betrayal at the Vault, and our final card, another uncommon, Baron Bertram, Greywater. So, pretty cool. Nothing special yet. I mean, the Patchwork Banner's cool, but nothing special yet. Now we do also have another Murders at Karlov. Will the little slit help? Will it help? Will we get more? Well, we got more. We didn't open the pack though. So in my opinion, now I like playing black. I really do. Just because, you know, I grew up a little goth kid, man. I mean, what do you expect? I have to do it. Alright, so we have a mythic. We see that. I'm going to stash that back there. And somehow we have managed to not drop things again. So, Lyca, what do you like? What do you like to play? Case of the Trampled Garden. That's one of our uncommons. Curious Inquiry. Hustle and Bustle. I'm not a fan of this type of card. Duskmourn has like a lot of those, and it drives me nuts. Thinking Cap is our beginning of janky cards right here. So now we are just looking to see what we have. Here's our clue token, and I think that's long been solved right there. Long been solved. Behind the Swamp, what do we have? Our foil, the chase is on. Expedited Inheritance is our rare, or our mythic, which sucked. Underground Mortuary, though, now that is what we're talking about. One of the best things that you can get in this set are the lands, and there we go. Underground Mortuary. Take that all day, and that, we already know. That's got value. It's going to end up inside of the binder, and it's always good when they make it to the binder. And this is going to be our final, not as interesting pack. Blue, black, green. You know what? Those are like power. They really are. So there we go. We got all the good stuff to the back. Had to cheat a little. Gold Rush, Thunder Lasso, Bounding Felidar, Lazav, Familiar Stranger. Is that, yeah, it's regular OTJ. Because you see some of the names so many times. Fake Your Own Death, Consuming Ashes, Daring Thunder Thief, Reach for the Sky, holy cow, Irascible Wolverine. I do like that. I am a Michigan fan, though, so you guys are just going to have to deal with that part. And then, an Elk. The Plains. I do like the Plains, though. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweeds are a bit odd. Lassoed by the Law is our uncommon foil. Pest Infestation. Gonna have to look it up, because that is an OTP. The Prosperity subset. Yeah, the mixed land card is great, and that's where you actually get some value. And our final card in this pack, Tallywakin, Perfect Shot, Legendary Creature, Human Mercenary. White-red is also pretty darn good. Gonna say that. Played that a few times in Magic the Gathering Arena, and it did pretty well for me in Arena. Not gonna lie. Now, I was holding out on you. I had to hold out on you. I had to see who is really, really checking out what we got going on. So, welcome to Ray's Hobbies. I am Ray. Freddy is over on his kitchen perch because, what's up, Light? Good to see you. We have to hope. We have to hope. Now, I may have to grab some scissors. These packs are notoriously hard to open. They are their own Fort Knox. So, if you guys wouldn't mind maybe tapping that like button, leaving a comment, considering subscribing. We do have around 900 and... oh, yeah. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay, guys. I'm going to go get some scissors. Because these packs hate being open. Fairly convinced. They're like, nope, I will not give up my secrets. I'll be right back. Just need scissors. And I had to give Freddy a kiss, because that's my son. Alright. Now, let's try this again. Always nervous with the scissors. Not gonna lie, I did cut one card. Not today. Not right now. But it did happen. See, this is the best sealed pack that I'm fairly... Oh, no. Don't you do it. Best sealed pack they may have ever made. Hey, Golem. I mean, that's a pretty cool looking Golem. Red aggro is fun, and yeah, when you run out of... Oh, I like it. You may end up in my dragon deck. You may end up in my dragon deck. Alright. Let's see. Shoot. Yeah, it's from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 6. Just cuz. And we'll put the old token in there, and hopefully I did that right. Yeah, no, the scissors are... Look, if you have not opened one of these packs, my friend, you'll get it. You will understand after you try to open up one of those packs. It is the best sealed pack ever. Fairly certain. It just does not want to open. And I'm like, you guys made a clear pack with the AFR, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. So, you know, I mean, I guess they're trying to make up for it, which is fine. Nutrient block, decode transmissions. I will go a little bit slower through the collector because you guys may want to pause it at some point and read something later. You never know. Emergency eject is our first uncommon. Galvanizing saw ship is our spacecraft uncommon. Trying not to see, but it's hard. Alright. Caesarean Dirge craft, another spacecraft, another uncommon. Roving actuator, artifact robot, void. When this creature enters, if an on-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, exile up to one target instant or sorcery card. See? Like, did you want to read all that? I don't want to read all that, so I'm not. And now we are going to be getting into the much more interesting part of this opening. Beyond the shapeshifter, we have a forest, non-galaxy foil, but I do have a galaxy foil forest. But I still think the artwork on these impeccable. Beyond the Quiet is our rare. Exile all creatures and spacecraft for 3 and 2 white. Patrolling Peacemaker is our second rare. And, not bad, but, you know, we'll see. Ooh. Oh. Adagia Windswept Bastion is our mythic. It's non-foil. Is that a viewport? I don't know if I would call that a viewport. But, cool. I will take it. Meteor Crater. Also, not foil. I do have one of these. And Infinite Guideline Station foil. Extended, but because Orange Cat, are you looking for the Orange Cat? We'll see Freddy again pretty soon. We're going through some things. These are for my fellow Magic the Gathering players. Yeah. Alright, so check this out, Lykel. These things, I mean, you go for it. You can use your teeth, of course, I'm sure. But these things are not a fan of being opened. So, make sure everything's down low, you know. So, this is just how we'll get through it. And yes, I will go slow because after I cut the card one time, I figure we'll be more patient and just kind of let that happen. All right, but I need all the cards to get out, like all of them. Is that all? That is not all of them. We are doing a bad job, folks. All right, here we go. So, we're not even going to look at the art this time. We are just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Art card will go there. And let's find out what we have going on. Okay. Peregrine Beckoner. Pinnacle Kill Ship. Oh, that's neat. Grave Kill. Well, it's kind of getting dark, right? But it is a black card, so that's fine. Red Tiger McCann. Focus Fire. These are all the jank, by the way. Yep. Our first uncommon, Uthros Psionicist. Scout for Survivors is our second. And you guys, feel free to pause, check it out. Fell Graveship is our spacecraft. Regular foil so far. We have not gotten any of the cool galaxies, but we're hoping. We're always hoping. Alright, Mouth of the Storm. The art card, which almost faked me out for a second. Now, do keep in mind, I actually already have the Singularity foil for this set, and good buddy of mine over at twiddlersplace.com, he streams Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. He opened it live for me on stream. So, we have a land. Do we have a Galaxy foil land? No. Man, I will take all of them I can get. Our first rare, Memorial Vault. Cool beans. Cool beans. So, yeah, and then Twiddler sent it to me, and I have that beautiful card. You can actually see it on my channel somewhere, but not that far back, because honestly, it wasn't that long ago. Planetary Annihilation. Cool. That is our Commander offering. Cosmogoyf Borderless non-foil. I wish it was foil, but it is a good card. So we're cool with that. We are cool with the Cosmogoyf. We have another Shambling Vent. And I will have to look that up. These prices are all over the place right now. We have one more rare, and it is Zoo Ifrit, Osteoharmonicist, and no Galaxy. Well, that sucks. We didn't get any Galaxy foils. However, folks, what kind of host would I be if I didn't leave maybe the best thing for last? And I'm not talking about Freddy, because Freddy also is like the best. So, a little, the best cardboard for last. Yep, I took the hit, so you don't have to. And let me say, it was a mighty big hit. And thankfully, I deal with cool stuff so much, I have a fairly nice discount. But, one last, probably ill-advised chance, definitely ill-advised chance, to open a golden chocobo. Do I think I will? No. No, but I did not think I was going to open up Solthera's Singularity foil either. So, you know, a little column A, a little column B. Alright. Let me go ahead and just admire it for another second. Oh, man. It's so pretty. And it's like I know I could just leave it and open it next year. And I'm terrified at how much it will cost next year. This is $1,500 a box. 12 packs. 12 of these cost $1,500. Which, is pretty rough, right? So, yep. We're gonna do it, though. Because, you know, that's how we roll. This is not, will I open it or will I keep it sealed? Mr. Pat Flynn is awesome and I love him, but we are going to open this one. Because I have to. I mean, I don't have to, but like, I have to. Now, thankfully, these do open better than the Edge of Eternities. Because I would like to keep one. Like, you know, one decent pack. Like, one good looking pack. If we could just get our non-existent thumbnail. Well, it's close enough, right? It's close. It's close. Alright. It wasn't perfect, but it's close. Oh dear. Let us not make a boo-boo. No boo-boos. No boo-boos. Alright. And here we go. Yep. So all those to the back. And I'm hi Garland. You're peeking out anyway. Hello and welcome to Ray's Hobbies. Here we go. Hopefully we get something really neat in this very expensive pack, part of which I traded a bunch of cards for today. Like everything that you see opened right now. Zidane. Overkill. The price of this pack. Overkill. Alright, so I feel that way anyway. Ilmeg Pixie. Are janky, but maybe janky, maybe not janky. I don't know how everything is. Monk's Fist. Aerith Rescue Mission. Chocobo Kick. Oh man. That's a mean kick. That's like Freddy's kick, only Freddy's not a bird. He is not one of the burbs. Hero Token. And there we go. Is there any other uncommons? We're going to look at the Summon Primal Garuda. Cool. In foil. I like it. That is not... This card, this set has so many, like, two-way cards. It's very neat. Pulling from the back. Okay. There we go. And we'll slide that. And behind the hero, we have a Robot Warrior. Okay. Now, this is for all the marbles. So, let us play. This forest looks all peaceful. My heart is racing because I'm hoping. There's always hope. Arden the Usurper. Legendary creature. Elder Human Noble. 5 and 3 black. That is expensive. However, demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste, which is awesome. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to one target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile the card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it is a 5/5 black demon. We take that. We take those all day. It's not a Surge foil, but we're good. Newfound Adventure is our foil FCA, and this card was known by Farseek up until they reprinted it in this form. And it's an uncommon. It's not a Surge. That's okay, you know. And please leave a like, guys. Please comment, share, subscribe. We have a mythic. The next card's a mythic. And in case I need to scream, I'm going to wet the whistle because I need some tea. I need some caffeine. So I'm drinking a little bit of tea right here because I have to stream Shattered Pixel Dungeon later. So, you know, there's that. Okay. What is our mythic? Will this pack make me cry? excellent possibility that it does make me cry. So let's find out. Okay. Alright. It isn't bad. I will say that. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. And I will also knock some cards off the table. Here we have Emmett Selch, Unsundered. Legendary Creature, Elder Wizard. 1 and 1 blue and 1 black for 2/4 with Vigilance. Whenever Emmett Selch attacks or enters, draw a card, then discard a card. Now, at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform him. Now, I don't want to see what's next, right? Right. So, very happy that you agreed with me so willingly on that. So, we're going to take the old chocobo kick and insert that there. Okay. Now it's there. So we can look at the back. And there you go. When he transforms, there we go. Hades, Sorcerer of Eld. That is what Emmett Selch transforms into. Pretty cool card, by the way. Not a lie. 6/6 with Vigilance, Echo of the Lost. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Still, not bad. Not bad at all. Now, behind that, we have our second to last card. It is Stiltskin, Moogle Merchant. Pretty neat. Oh, I guess we have more than one. We have 3 cards to go. Lifelink, Legendary Creature, Moogle. He's a 1-drop white. For a 1/2, target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. Draw a card, if they do. Furion, Wild Rose Warrior. Not bad. Could be better. We have another mythic. You know, sometimes, when opening cards, I gotta sweat a little bit, and it makes me sweat. Not a lie. Lightning Army of 1. Mythic. We will happily take that. Very nice. 1 and 1 red and 1 white. Legendary Creature, Human Soldier, First Strike, Trample, Lifelink with a 3/2. Stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, I'll take that. That is pretty cool. And this is just more that I have to look up. And of course, we will. Immediately, though, we know where these are going. And I am certain some of these other cards will be going to the same place pretty soon. Sorry, I had some penny sleeves sticking. Okay, so sitting next to the Mana Crypt, we will attempt, however, to slide in the Underground Mortuary. Cool card. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. Hi, Orcish Bee. I love you, Orcish Bee. Okay. Oh, no, we did have another spot right there. And so that way, bye, Elminster. Good night, my friend. The Sage of Shadowdale will take a nap. The Patchwork Banner, which is a great card. I know I have a few floating around in my commander decks. That'll be really fun. So I'm happy that we have that part taken care of. Because pretty soon I know I have to go pick up a Rhystic Study that is already made. But back here is where we will have some of the other cards. Yeah, the Avendo is the Galaxy foil. It is awesome. Nesting Grounds, super cheap. I would tell you guys, tell anybody right now, all of these reprinted lands, they are worth getting now while they're cheap. I know you may see the prices, ugh, and be a little concerned. I totally get it. I really do. Sorry. I'm moving you around a little bit. But, honestly, some of them are, they're getting costly. And they will get costly because when was the last time they reprinted some of those lands? Some of those, dual shock land combos, you know? So, while they may be cheap for a little bit, once they are not printing them, they're going to do the exact same thing that they always do and go right back up in price. So, for an excuse me, I got the hiccups. For an investment point of view, and yes, I do have to put some things away because, well, cats and cardboard. Cats and cardboard. Freddy tried to steal my whole box last night. Didn't you, buddy? Yeah, didn't you? And they saw you. They saw you. They saw you do it. You want to say hi? Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of a hello. That's kind of a hello. Floof check. How's the floof doing? Is it floofy? Yeah, it's floofy. So, I do. And this is Freddy. And so when you guys see Freddy under my channel, this is the reference. The 20-pound orange tiger that I have. Yeah, because his stripes are cool. So yeah, this is my son right here. Best boy in the world. Bestest boy. Yes. Who needs a dog when you have a cat that will eat a dog? He's only tried a couple times, though. You know, you try and break him of that bad behavior. Don't eat the neighbor's pets. That's right, buddy. Although the raccoon, that was another thing. Don't eat raccoons. So, thank you guys very much for stopping by and checking out Ray's Hobbies. Hopefully, we can earn a like, maybe your subscription, or maybe you're interested in many of the other things that we do. Later on this evening, I will be playing Shattered Pixel Dungeon. That's going to be happening in just a little bit. Thankfully, I found some people who know a good bit more about the game than I do. Even though I was doing really well on my run up until it took 3 days to die, and that's actually a pretty long time in Shattered Pixel Dungeon. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Butt touches. Butt touches. That's right. Freddy's like, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it. Alright. There we go. Yep. And he's going to try and eat. See? Look at those things. Oh, that's a burn. Don't worry. That's not from Freddy. That is from a lot of heat. Alright. Thank you guys very much for coming by. And I will be cracking on with the live stream of the game probably around 11:30 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully I do get to see some of you there. If I do, leave a comment, It's always good just so I can say hello. Also, leave a comment under any one of my videos, my shorts, my posts. Doesn't matter. I do try to answer everybody, and sometimes it takes me a little bit, especially if I'm at work. But I will. I will answer. Trust me in that. Freddy, if you fall off, though, we're all gonna laugh like we did the last time you fell off. Yeah, I mean it. All gonna. Nope, he doesn't care. He cares when I laugh, though. And then he's mad at me for like 10 minutes. That's okay, though. But thank you guys very much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the post, remix it, do what you gotta do. But I really appreciate your time. Freddy does. He just doesn't know that he does. And take care of each other, look out for each other, and be good to each other. Everything else will work itself out in time. You guys have a great evening if you are not going to be joining for the live game stream of Shattered Pixel Dungeon. That's fine. I hope to still see you again. Y'all have a good night.